YouTube, how the heck we doing? I'm going to show you the best archetype for ranking up in Strixhaven draft today. Remember, if you guys like the content, click the subscribe button and make sure you click the like and comment down below what your favorite archetype so far in Strixhaven's been. Alrighty, everybody, here we have another Strixhaven draft. Ooh, this card is sick. This card has so much. I kind of want to take it. I think Magma Opus is actually just insane. It'd be taking it over Hunt for Specimens is like the next best card probably. Maybe like Needlethorn Drake or Berry. Yeah, these are all really kind of 2-color cards as well. So I'm just going to take Magma for now. Can't really pass a select mythic like that. Alright, so let's see if we can stay in the Prismari deck if possible. This pack is kind of weak. There's like Silver Quill Apprentice, which is like okay. Bayou Groff, which is also like okay. I almost want to take Thrill of Possibilities, but I don't even think it's that good. Could take the Frog. I guess I could take Quandrix Campus. I'm just gonna take Thrill. This pack's a little bit better. Biomathematician, Necrotic Fumes are the 2 best cards in this pack. I don't know if I'm really willing to give up on Prismari yet, though. I might just take the Campus for now. I think Enthusiastic Learning or Study is actually decent, but I think Prismari Campus might be a little bit better right now. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hopefully it's something better. Defend the Campus is okay. Spirit Summonings is a decent sideboard card. Especially because we're going to assume we're going to have some learned cards in this deck if we're going Prismari. Otherwise, there's Spectre of the Fens. But again, there's not really a lot of very loud signals as to what's open in this pack. I think I'm just going to take Spirit Summonings here. It's good enough to be in the main. It's really good if it's in the side. Honestly, looking at a cross-pod standpoint, I just don't think that there's that much power in our pod right now. Oh, there's Maelstrom Muse and Creative Outburst, though. Both of these cards are very good. I think I'm going to take Muse. I already have one really big top-end card, so Muse is helpful in that situation. Yeah. So let's take the Muse. Maybe Outburst Wheels. I mean, it has gone through 4 people already. I guess I've sent almost no signals that Prismari is open, though. Ooh, Summonings and Historian here. I think I'm going to take Summonings for the sideboard. I just want to pick up my lessons early so I don't have to fight for them. There's also a Eureka moment here. I didn't take the Quandrix Campus, though. Yeah, let's take the Summonings. I guess Throw might not be that bad. It discards like extra lands and stuff. Oh, a second Maelstrom Muse. So Pop Quiz, Maelstrom Muse, Pillar Drop Warden. So this is a really good sign that Prismari should be pretty much open. This being in the pack. I'm also shocked that Quandrix Cultivator is still in the pack. I think I'm going to pass Cultivator. That's going to be a really good signal for somebody. I'll take a second Muse here. Yeah, Pop Quiz and Pillar Drop Warden are the 2 cards I want back. Just actually pretty likely because this is like, if you're splashing, you want commons. Amplimancer and Invocation are decent in the green decks. Waterfall Aerialist is pretty good. Guiding Voice is good in the aggro deck, so there's a chance we get back Pillar Drop Warden would be my thoughts. So here it's between Historian and Curate. I think I want a Historian. Oh yeah, this is, so we've got Enthusiastic Study, Sudden Breakthrough, and Burying Books. I'm gonna take my first Burying Books here. The Study's actually, you know what? Maybe I do want the Study if I have double Muse. Sure, I'll take the Study. Double Muse makes me want it. Take Expanded Anatomy here. I think that could be okay on our Muse as well. The Befuddler is okay too. Take Second Study here. Soothsayer is probably good enough. It's probably better than the little spirit guy. All right, the deck's kind of coming together. I think our colors are wide open. Take Sudden Breakthrough here. This is a little bit of a ramp spell. Ooh, Historian. Historians just block really well early. Yep, last pick Pillar Drop Warden. That's kind of what I was expecting. All right, so we've got Explosive Welcomes now. We're really where I want to be. Chaos Warp's also not really where I want to be. But I guess it's kind of serviceable as a removal spell. There's not really anything else in this pack I want. Maybe Square Up, but I doubt that. I don't want this. Do I want Explosive Welcome? Not really. I'll take Chaos Warp, I guess. There's a Pledge Mage here. Umbral Juke. I think we're pretty much locked into Prismari at this point. Just Fuming Effigy. I'll take the Pledge Mage. There should be quite a few spells in this deck. I'm not the biggest fan of the Pledge Mage, though. Fractal Summoning out of the sideboard. Interesting. What do I have right now? I have Expanded Anatomy, and I have Spirit Summonings and Elemental Summonings. I guess Fractal Summoning would also kind of complete the 3 different token package. Sure, I'll pick up a Fractal here then. I'll probably pick up a Kyrie here next. Pop Quiz and Elemental Summonings. I don't know if Pop Quiz would wheel again. I think I'm going to take that first. Summonings might wheel. Take the Pop Quiz. I think Academic Dispute's actually really good. I've kind of made my opinions pretty loud and clear on this. I think this card is just draw a card, remove a creature. Versus Snow Day for the top end spells. I'm going to take Academic Dispute. I think this card's good. Pledge Mage, Academic Dispute, Apprentice, Pop Quiz. This is a really strong pack for us. I would take all 5 of these cards. I'm going to take Prismari Apprentice, though. I'll take 1 Masterpiece on the top end as well. Our deck definitely looks like it's coming together, though. I have no idea why Thrill of Possibilities and Sudden Breakthrough are in the 3-drop slot, but I'll move those over. I think I take the Campus in case I want to splash. I don't think the Frog's that good. I don't know if I like the way that this is set up. Maybe I want Vortex Runner. Probably not. I want more spells. I need like Serpentine Curve. I don't really want to play Archivist, but I think I might have to. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Curates. That's kind of what we want. I think they're better than Soothsayer Adepts. I'm not sure if this is a Sudden Breakthrough deck. I mean, I guess Sudden Breakthrough is pretty good on Maelstrom Muse. I kind of like Whirlwind Denial, but I kind of also just want the Campus. Like, I feel like I want to be proactively playing stuff, not reactively. I will take another Soothsayer just in case we need it. Ooh, Pledge Mage. Yeah, now we definitely don't want counter spells if we have double Pledge Mage Apprentice. Oh wow, 3rd Campus. I don't even know if I'll play all those. I'll get the Adepts out of here for now. I like Tome Shredder a lot. I think this card's really good. So there's Tome Shredder, Pledge Mage, Wormhole Serpent. I think we can be pretty aggressive with this deck. Probably don't really want Vortex Runner. Don't want Archivist. I want to stay aggressive because otherwise these pump spells don't make a lot of sense in our deck. How many creatures do we have right now? 9. This does have some synergies with like my discarding effects. I think Conspiracy Theorist is super good. I don't know if I can pass a premium card like Heated Debate though. I really want this Conspiracy Theorist. I'm so sad that I have to pass Stormkill and Conspiracy Theorist here. They always happen to be in the same deck. Shock's great here. Can't really pass up a Shock. Take a Barian Books. I always like to have one of these. It helps you beat the token decks. Wow, 5th pick Heated Debate. Unbelievable. That's crazy how late that is. I think I just want another Pillar Drop Warden in this deck at this point. And I think we're going to have to slow down a little bit. I don't think we can be as aggressive as we wanted to be. This is a 23 spell deck right now. I think I would be happy to submit this. I do like having Environmental Sciences in the sideboard here. Now my learned spells are significantly more powerful because they guarantee land drops if they need them. I take Pop Quiz here and get rid of 1 study. I'd like to see like 1 Elemental Masterpiece on the top end now. Or maybe like a Spectacle Mage. But I don't think I saw any of those. I think we have 1 pack to see them. No Serpentine Curves in this deck. I mean, how do I win? I think I might need the Wormhole Serpent. Oh, alright. Stormkill and Artist is really strong. It's better than Wormhole Serpent. I guess it'd be better for me to take the Campus in case I do splash, but I don't think I'm going to. I might play second Curate or third Historian maybe. So let's see here. I think we want to cut Thrill at this point. How many spells does this deck have? 13. Maybe I do want Thrill. Thrill gives us velocity. This could be a maybe a 16 lander as well, and no Thrill. Double Campus for our mana fixing. The Creative Outburst never came back. I realize that. It's a little strange. I think this might be able to get it done. Alrighty, everybody, here we are at game 1. Oh, I like this. We keep this for sure. We have Academic Dispute to get us Environmental Sciences if we have to. So it guarantees us our land drop on 3. Probably just go get red. But I think what I want to do is I want to play Illustrious Historian and then Academic Dispute. I have Curate as well, which can help me hit my lands. And obviously we want to trade our Historian for whatever our opponent ends up playing on 2. Sure. I think that's fine. We have a good turn for us to play Campus if they play a 2-drop here, because we can just dispute and then Campus. Otherwise, we have a board presence, and our opponent needs to react to what we're doing. I'm pretty happy with the way that this game is going to turn out, it looks like. Looks like our opponent's not doing anything too aggressive, and I think with Magma Opus in hand, we have a really strong late game. This is kill, tap, draw, make creature. Does a little bit of everything. Sure. I think I'm fine with this. I'll just cast Curate here on end step. See what's going on. I will submit putting 0 of those in the graveyard. Play myself a Maelstrom Muse. If they have a counterspell here, it's fine. Like if it's like reject or something. Otherwise, I think we're in pretty good shape. They could have like Heated Debate, but I'm okay with this dying to Heated Debate. Obviously, it's the best case scenario if it just lives. Color drop board? Okay. The old 1-mana pop quiz. We do this now in case they do have like a Heated Debate or something. That way it's less likely to die next turn. And the pop quiz is still just a card for a card. It's not really card advantage if they were to kill this Muse right now because we spent the expanded anatomy. But I don't think there was a better lesson for us to get at the time. We could have gotten the 4/4 for this turn, but I think we want to build a real threat here. This could be a Bury-in Books. Thinking about Chaos Warping this. I'm concerned we could have a Bury-in Books play coming up. Okay. That's much better for us than Bury-in Books, because we still have the threat. They don't want to give us the huge discount. They're trying to get double island here. They could have Creative Outburst. So we have Magma Opus and Elemental Masterpiece being able to be played next turn. Unless they have Kill Spell for this Muse. If they have a Bury now, they're going to want to just bury it before I attack. Teach by example. Alright, so they're going to Environmental Sciences plus Teach. I'm pretty okay with them tapping out here, though. Like, I know this forwards their game plan quite a bit, but I'm okay with them tapping down here, so I can play Elemental Masterpiece pretty confidently. This costs 3 mana. Yeah, and then I get to kill the Pledge Mage off, too. So we get free trade on the Pledge Mage, and we get to play this to make 2 4/4s. And now we have Magma Opus plus 12 power in play. I feel way ahead now. But yeah, that's kind of what I meant by Dispute, is basically just remove this creature and get, like, draw a relevant spell for 1 mana. Like, there's just so much value in that card. You just have to have a deck that's constructed to be attacking as well. Obviously, you can't play it in, like, the nuts control deck. Is this a tap up to 2 target permanents? Okay, so I can just tap 2 lands. Okay. This is why I expanded an Adamede when I did, by the way. I wanted to make sure I was around this card. I wanted to get past Heated Debate and Creative Outburst. Alright, so I'm gonna deal 4, tap 2, submit 4 here, draw 2. Oh man, I didn't draw for Pillar Drop Warden. That's so unfortunate. I figured I would draw 1 land out of that draw 2 to play a Pillar Drop Warden. That's going to be kind of slow then, if we try to make this play next turn. Now we have to Pillar Drop plus Elemental Summonings next turn. I'm not sure if I'm in love with that. The play would have been better to just play Elemental Summonings, Pillar Drop Warden then. But I played it kind of greedy, assuming I'd be able to get it back. Alright, opponent has Rutha. That's kind of scary. They could have, like, double Burying Books here off of Rutha. So, like, I attack, they block a 4/4, Burying Books, the 4/6, and the 4/4, and bounce Rutha to their hand so it's alive. That's probably worst case scenario for us. Trying to think if there's anything else. I can't imagine there's any other play that really pushes us behind. Oh, Divide by 0 is also good. I mean, this is basically just Burying Books, right? They get to bounce Rutha now. They get to bounce a token. Oh, wow, they're not going to bounce Rutha. All right. I feel like... Oh, they can't bounce a token with that. Oh, no. 6, 7, 8. Okay. I kind of just have to let that get grape shotted. It's fine. How do we win here? I guess we're just trying to push damage. Push them down to 4. Play this. Pass the turn. Pillar Drop Warden's a huge threat, because Magma Opus just kills them now. I should be able to burn them out with Shock, though. Okay, Frost Trickster. That's fair. The problem with that play is now they're just in a lot of trouble when I shock this. Right? Because now they haven't played Mascot Exhibition, which I'm pretty sure they needed to do. They have 1 card in hand, so I'm going to make them have a removal spell. Sure, Burying Books. But now they can't double Mascot Exhibition, which is great for us. Them killing our tokens is fine. I have so many options to play. I guess I'm supposed to just play Muse. They don't really have an answer for Muse. The 2/1 flyer isn't enough. They could have Pigment Storm. Oh, I guess removal spell from Muse does it too. Because then Pillar Drop Warden's not lethal. I don't know, this is tough. Our opponent's like just barely clinging to life. I mean, we can always just bury the Rutha as well. Okay. Sure, copy. They're guaranteed taking 2 now, though, and now I can put Pillar Drop and Summonings. And I know what all their cards are. And I still have Bury to kill the Inkling token when it comes down. And I'm pretty sure they have to cast Mascots this turn. Like, I don't think they have a choice on what they play now. And if they cast Mascots, they're just dead. Wow, they didn't even try to cast Mascot Exhibition? Interesting. You think they would have at least tried? Oh, we definitely keeping this. I think Pledge Mage is a little bit more powerful than Apprentice in the early game. Definitely getting environmental sciences here. Play Pillar Drop Warden here. It just blocks so well. No reason for us to cast Heated Debate if we don't have to. Whoa. This is a Defend the Campus. This isn't. This gets. So I just block like this, I think. They still have to cast their spell here. Okay. Sure. Less cool with that play. I am gonna Heated Debate the score 4 now. And the nice thing is that we just exchanged our life total for the Infuriate. We didn't exchange our Pillar Drop Warden. Our Pillar Drop Warden's gonna be what lets us grind through this. Pilgrim, sure. Attack with my unblockable 2/2. Play Mountain, play second Pillar Drop Warden. Now we should have great blocks. We've just got 2 1/5s that block great. Slowly whittle our opponent down here. Alright. I'm not sure how I feel about Chaos Warping this Tome Shredder, but it's going to be a big threat. I'm going to get it. I guess I can always Pillar Drop to get Chaos Warp again to shuffle something in. Sure, Stonebound Mentor's fine here. The only problem is we're on 0 cards now. Hall Monitor? What is this? Makes it so something can't block, right? Oh, they have no red mana though. It's a little awkward. Oh, Biblioplex Assistant getting back. Show of Confidence, I'm guessing. Yeah. Wow, the value play. Don't have anything stellar in the graveyard. I think we're just gonna chill. Like, I don't think Show of Confidence is really gonna be that big of a deal. I can put 1 counter on something. I think I cast another instant. Put 2 counters on something. So that'd be Biblioplex Assistant being a problem. Now, the next question is if I get Heated Debate and Heated Debate this Biblioplex Assistant. I think that's a good play. We Heated Debate this. Because I do want to keep some form of pressure on our opponent as well. I don't want to let them just sit around forever with this Show of Confidence. Stormkill's becoming like a very real threat too. If we can get the Pilgrim out of the way, then should be good to roll. So that kind of colds our aggression. I guess I'm just blocking like this, right? On the same creature. Yeah, I guess we're just making blocks like this. This is fine. I can't afford to take the extra 3. But I also can't throw away Pillar Drop Warden. Spirit summonings, elemental summonings, fractal summonings. If I just play Illustrious Historian like this. Get this one out of the graveyard. I don't know if my opponent can make attacks into this board. I want to block with Illustrious Historian. They could activate Hall Monitor to make that so I couldn't do that. Then maybe I'm just taking 5 and swinging back. Because all they have is Pilgrim to block then. So they can block 3, they take 5. I think we need to draw something to get out of this. This Hall Monitor is going to make things a little weird. I mean, Heated Debate is what I really need. But I think I'm going to have to get Chaos Warp. Oh, Pillar Drop Warden can't block? That's fine. I'll block like this all day. I'm gonna go with a greedy line. I'm gonna get Pop Quiz. I'm not gonna Chaos Warp this. Like, now we have a 4/4 to block, so if they want to activate Hall Monitor on the 4/4, then I can just chump with the 3/2. Sure, Home Monitor's fine. Target 3/2, sure. Here I can just take the hit. We know they don't have the damage to push it. This gives us the most chance of finding lethal ourselves. Curate. We'll see what we can find. Removal spell's lethal at this point. We'll put this into the graveyard. And then we'll draw this. This should be lethal. We ended up not needing the 4/4, but I think not trading away the 4/4 gives us the best chance at finding lethal. This is probably fine. We have Curate to try to find our lands here. We can always discard Magma Opus too to get a treasure if we have to. I'd obviously prefer to not do that, but I think this is fine. Opponent is in the tank. All right. They've revealed a mountain to us. Okay. We'll go ahead and curate here. I am going to put both of these in the graveyard. That is kind of awkward. We will curate again to try to find our mountain. I will put neither of these into the graveyard. And I will draw this mountain. Hit my land drop for the turn. I'm probably going to Academic Dispute Prismari Apprentice here in order to get Environmental Sciences. The next turn I can Environmental Sciences, Land Drop, and Shock all in the same turn. This. Environmental Sciences. Play Environmental Sciences. Go get Mountain. Play Mountain, Shock, Prismari Apprentice. I'm feeling pretty decent after all that. That's kind of annoying. I guess Pillar Drop Warden kind of just puts an end to that, though. Pillar Drop is really good against Aerialist. They could have Enthusiastic Study. If they have that, then that would be pretty good. Frost Trickster's pretty good here, too. Okay. Disputing. So that way they can learn. Expanded Anatomy. Alright. What do I do? I think the answer is literally nothing. I just have to hope they don't put Anatomy on the Aerialist, which would make a lot of sense for them to do. Oh, that's not good. Plarg, Dean of Chaos. Yeah, that's fine. You just have to kill. No. So we can take 5, go to 1. Play Historian, discard Magma Opus, get a treasure. Then we can kill this. Right? I think that's the best play we have. Alright. That's not great. Opponent with probably the rudest hello of all time. Sure. I'm gonna make blocks that actually make sense here. I'm gonna block this 2/2. If they have a pump spell, I'll die. Well, I guess I'll die to that shock. Sure. There's not much I can do about that. I mean, we kept a greedy land hand that had consistent ways to get lands, but we never drew another land. Okay, I think we can keep this. This hand looks pretty solid. Play Pledge Mage into Tome Shredder, I think. Maybe I'm supposed to play Tome Shredder later. But I feel like I just want to go 2, 3, 4 and then start casting spells. Like, I have this strange feeling that getting Stormkiln into play is probably the best part for us to start casting spells. Yeah, I'm gonna make this line. I'm gonna stand by it. Yeah, I don't want to trade Tome Shredder for this. This is a spirit, so it does pump. Opponent's on 4 cards. Expanded Anatomy would be decent on Tome Shredder, because then we can attack and then still activate. So it actually gives it 3 counters. Sure. If our opponent activates Blood Age General, that is extremely greedy. I think at this point, Pledge Mage is probably just blocking Fuming Effigy. I want to get this guy into play. If I have to take a couple more hits, then that's fine. This thing generates a lot of mana. We have a lot of cards that say spells matter, so our opponent should be assuming that we have spells in hand. It's so greedy. Sure, I'll just play Pillar Drop Warden then, if all I'm doing is blocking. I don't think we have to make a play yet. Like, they're attacking us for 2 for tapping their whole board. Hopefully I can Pop Quiz for a land here. Pop Quiz for Environmental Sciences. I guess Pop Quiz already gets me the Environmental Sciences guaranteed because of Stormkiln. So, Pop Quiz, Environmental Sciences, have a treasure left over, play my land drop. I'll be on 6 mana the next turn. Activate Tome Shredder, make it a 3. I can attack with Pledge Mage. I don't think I want to attack with Pledge Mage. Opponent with no attacks there? That's interesting. I wonder what changed. Maybe they didn't think the 2 damage was worth it? This is where Artist is really powerful. and now I can shred pop quiz. Sure. I think we've got the late game locked here. I don't think we need to make anything aggressive for plays. Because we have Magma Opus as well. Magma Opus plus Pillar Drop Warden, actually. That's a pretty big deal. Sure. Our opponent can discard 2 if they want. Wow, they didn't even discard. Interesting. Their hand must be great then. I'm willing to put Pillar Drop Warden in the way. If they kill it, they kill it. Another Stone Rise Spirit. Alright, I'm gonna shred here. Go ahead and curate. See what's on top. I'll summon 0, put Shock in my hand. Shock is literally a free spell here. Shock this thing. I'm gonna attack for 5. I want to kill this 4/3. Sure, I think we just trade. Seems like an okay trade to me. And now I have more stuff to Tome Shred, so I can shred like Curate. Maybe I was supposed to pop quiz there for an additional treasure, assuming that I was gonna need it. Ardent Dust Speaker. Okay, that's fine. That never really gets to attack because we can block with Tome Shredder. I guess if it ever does attack, they're exiling with Stone Rise Spirit to do it. It's not terrible. These are some long and grindy games, that's for sure. Shred Curate. Cast the old pop quiz. Probably killing both Stone Rise Spirits here. Eight, 9. Oh, I'm on 9 mana. That kind of sucks. Sure. So we're gonna do this. Target this and this. Tap these two. 2 on both. I want to activate Shredder here. I think I can start attacking once it's at 5. That Magma Opus seemed like basically unbeatable though. Because now I can Heated Debate. Oh man. Alright, so they're gonna get back one of those stupid 1-2s that I just killed. Alright. So if they get back 1-2s, let's see how we're gonna handle this. Oh, they're gonna get back to 4-3? Alright. Alright, so let's activate Shredder here. Shred a Pop Quiz. Just go to combat this way. It has to block one of these two, which means it's just going to get eaten. Heated Debate Dust Speaker. Oh, I bet Enthusiastic Study would have been better. Maybe I messed up there. I want to activate Pillar Drop here, though, and get back Shock. I just want to clear my opponent's board up. Make sure they have nothing left. Like, I'm pretty far away from casting Magma Opus, so I don't think it's worth trying to get it back. Opponent had 5 damage last turn. I messed up when I didn't play the way that I should have. 3, 4, 5. Variant Books, Fuming Effigy. Oh, I should have played Apprentice first. Oh my, I'm so dumb. I'm playing so loose right now. Alright, it's fine. I'm playing so loose because I'm assuming I have the game. But, like, that's not exactly the best option to do. I probably shouldn't be playing that way. Alright, yeah, I still have the game. That's fine. Alright. Well, play loose. It didn't really matter. We were really far ahead. So. One second, I gotta answer some work stuff. All right, let's get into the game. Which one's this? Spirits get ping. I think we should be all right. Maybe it was okay for us to trade Tome Shredder for that thing. What does this do? All right, our opponent's looking to just like ping a bunch. I'm gonna attack with Tome Shredder. That is a very risky block out of our opponent. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to get Environmental Sciences. Sure. I still want the Environmental Sciences. I guess it's not as risky when I think about the fact that I just activate it. Oh, okay. Pillar drop. That's pretty good for our opponent. play this and this. Kind of locking up the ground. We do have 5 damage in Magma Opus if we can get to it. We're going to be on 6 mana next turn. I have to be careful getting pinged out here. Now they have like Lorehold Excavation too. Does this have Trample? No. There's a chance I'm supposed to discard Elemental Masterpiece here, so that way I can guarantee the Opus. I think I'm gonna do that. Alright. I want to do this. I need to make sure that I'm hitting the land the way that I need it. I need to kill these flyers. Hopefully this resolves. If they have like a hexproof thing, that's really bad. Okay. I'm gonna attack for 5 here. I mean, that's fine. It doesn't block. Should have activated it this way. That way it could have blocked, I think. No, this still also creates tap. Oh my god. Jeez. Look at the recursion coming out of there. Curate. Put the Curate in the graveyard. Draw the Muse. I'll go to combat. Happy to trade with whatever's on the board right now. Sure. This is a fine trade for us. Play Pillar Drop Warden. I'm getting back Magma Opus as soon as I can here. So I'll be able to play Muse and activate Pillar Drop Warden next turn to get Magma Opus back. And then with Opus, I can kill the 4-2 and the 2-2. Or I can kill the 4-2 and the 1-2. The 2-2 flyer doesn't matter too much. Man, I kind of want to play Pillar Drop Warden over Muse now. I'm going to activate this, get back Magma Opus now. I think it's greedy to not get it back. I have to kind of just deal with the fact that I'm going to get pinged there. I'm going to get hit for a lot of damage, though. Actually, I might just be dead. If they give Flame Scroll Celebrant flying and then activate it for fire breathing, how bad is that for us? Attack with the flyers, sure. Block like this. Man, I wish Opus did 5 so I could pick off the Celebrant. It's just kind of chilling there. spell here? Sure. I'm okay with this. To figure out how I'm gonna win the game is kind of the problem right now. I guess Muse will help a lot with that. Can't get in for another 5 here. They could block Pump. This is gonna be tight. I think we can get the win though. Another Pillar Drop Rescuer? What the heck? My God. Get these things out of here. Three, 6, 8, 3, 6, 3. I think Anatomy is the best play here. Seven, 9. So I have to block 2 of these, or they have to block here. I got double Muse. So they block here. They still have to block if I do this. So that's better. Okay, so Muse. Opponent needs 2 removal spells to kill me now. And I think I have the game if they don't have 2 removal spells. Okay, gain 2. Two burying books. So what if I go heated debate on this? Expanded anatomy on this. Heated debate, sure. If I bury this, they take 2, 4, 7, go to 1, and they have no damage left. Okay, so that's definitely correct. But it's better to bury the ground pounder because then they have to block anyways. Sure. That's the play then. And I know I'll take 1. So I need a way to do 2 damage to me. Right now, they would need a Tome Shredder or a Shock or something that goes to the face. I mean, either way, I'm either dead or winning. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. My opponent just top deck Shock. That's so sad. I played that game so tight. Yeah, that's a sad one. This we can keep. We have environmental sciences, so that way we can guarantee Muse, and then that means that we can guarantee I'm just gonna get the environmental sciences. But yeah, we can guarantee elemental masterpiece because of Muse. Oh, that's kind of gross. I think I just want to trade. I just need to get to elemental masterpiece, and then I think I just win. I don't want to get aggroed out by our opponent. Crushing disappointment. That is very slow. That's what I like to see. That also means they might have a removal spell from Muse, though. I mean, I probably just win here, right? Like, this is turn 5, make 2 4/4s is really good. And I still have Variant Books to get rid of whatever's in the way. And I have Enthusiastic Study to push through damage with Trample. I am hard-pressed to believe our opponent can beat me. But, I mean, there is some lines that happen. They could have, like, Crux of Fate right here. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. I just won't block. I'll just take damage. If they have Infused with Vitality, I have no interest in getting hit by that. Could have Flunk. I was gonna say, I just realized that they could have Flunk. I guess that's fine. Like, flunking the 2/4 is better than them flunking the 4/4s. And now we have Variant Books online for whatever they attack us with. And if they're not racing us, then they're losing. Go ahead and bury this. We figure we're burying whatever they attack with, so I'm happy to bury that. Alright. Pay for a really slow land. Sure. So they need another flunk here. Okay, well, we're gonna attack. They could have Infuse. We played around Infuse earlier on Blood Researcher. We're not really playing around Infuse now. I don't think playing around Infuse is, like, really reasonable right now, though. Wow. Did not see that one coming. That's pretty good. What do we have in the sideboard? Is there a way to check our sideboard? How do we even check that? Oh, here it is. Alright, so we have Spirit Summonings, Elemental Summonings, Expanded Anatomy, Fractal Summoning. Alright, yeah, we've got plenty of stuff in the side to figure something out. They've got activation. So they go to 8. They can't equip and activate though, which is kind of justice. I'll block if they attack. If this is another pump spell, I'm fine with it. Sure. Alright, well, we get to force a chump block here. And they're drawing Blood Researcher next turn, so we get to force a chump block again. And if we hit removal, they're just dead. Alright. I like our position. That's what I'll say. I'll put both these in the graveyard. I don't see a way our opponent gets out of this besides some kind of sweeper now. An even sweeper's not great because I have Historian. We can do it. We can get to 7 wins here. We're going to be going to 4 and 2. Yeah, let's say they have Crux right now. They kill everything. I get to play Historian and activate this turn, and then they need a blocker. It somehow gains life. It's possible to produce that line, but they need to back-to-back there, too. I'm not in love with this. I think I'm going to mulligan this hand. This is, like, a little bit too slow for my tastes. I think we could have been greedy and kept it, but I think being greedy is not going to reward us. This hand is okay. I'm not in love with this hand either. This hand got a lot better now that we have the next mountain. I like the fact this hand is just like a handful of removal though. It's pretty good against Witherbloom. Because like, I would assume they want to be on Blood Researcher here next. I think we can kill that too. Like, that's just as dangerous. Don't like the fact that we're just drawing lands now, but maybe we'll draw some spells here. We still have Thrill in the deck, right? Did we decide to play Thrill? No, we did not play Thrill. Alright. Cram Session. Maybe they're stalled on lands here? Pest Summonings is kind of annoying. Pop Quiz equates to a lot of gas for our deck, though, which is really nice. Opponent have Lash, maybe? Yeah, this certainly feels a lot like a Lash. I can't think of anything else that could have been. Maybe Fortifying Drought was what they were holding priority with. They're clearly holding priority with something, though. Yeah. I mean, opponent's on 3 lands. Pest Summonings right now is not very good against me. Alright. Fair enough, opponent. Fair enough. Oh man, Pop Quiz is definitely carrying its weight right there. That was a huge Pop Quiz. Alright. Go ahead and get an attack in. I'm on 6 lands now, so we have 7. That lets us cast pretty much everything besides Magma Opus. And you're Dink Caster. Alright. I mean, I guess we're trading here. Opponent's on 2 cards. That's not too bad for us. I guess I could have done this on end step to play around Mage Hunter's Onslaught. But I think if they're going to cast Mage Hunter's Onslaught, they're going to hit Prismari Apprentice. Alright. Double Karok. Alright, we're going to scry here. 4, 7, 8. I guess I'll leave that on top. I mean, I can cast it, so... And if they play Pest Summonings now, we can kill all of it. This is an instant, too. Okay, so we can kill this and this. I don't hate this situation. I don't love this situation. Oh, I shouldn't have let them go to combat. That was so stupid. Target this and this, I guess. Choosing to tap this and this. Dealing 3 here. I lost a point of life for no reason. I'll keep and step stop here. Honor Troll, sure. We'll shred a spell away. Shred away Pop Quiz. And also Scry. Heated Debate's great. This should be enough. And step upkeep. I can't really think of a base that they could kill us from. Servant, sure. I don't think Dispute's good enough. I think I can reach farther. I don't think Historian's good enough either. Alright. We certainly can curate here and see if we find something. Elemental Masterpiece, I just put in the graveyard on accident. Alright, that's awkward. Whatever. I don't think they, because they can't block the 4/4 anymore. Like, they're just dead. can't believe I just put Elemental Masterpiece in the sideboard, or in the graveyard. I meant to put it on top of the deck. Yeah, I think we can keep this. This has a lot of velocity in the hand. 2 draw spells. We can get elemental, or environmental sciences, or elemental summonings from this. Or spirit summonings, if we need something really early. That kind of sucks. There goes my elemental masterpiece, I'm guessing. I'm assuming they're going to take my elemental masterpiece. Like, that's just a really big threat for black decks that are playing duress. Also, I would not advocate for playing duress in any facet in limited. What did they take? Pop quiz? Alright. I guess Pop Quiz pushes us towards Elemental Masterpiece, so taking that does make a little bit of sense if they're assuming they can end the game before. So them not taking Elemental Masterpiece tells me that they're assuming they can end the game before I hit it. That does not appear to be the case based on how they're playing. I'm going to put this on top. I don't think it really matters, though. Alright, our opponent has played nothing, so this could be like an expel. I don't want to deal with that. That's going to be a problem later on. Alright, so we're on 5 lands. Alright, we're on 6 lands. I guess maybe they could just outgrow Masterpiece. That could be what they're thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and grow Shredder, and then next turn I'll Chaos. If they're planning to just activate Coach, maybe. Oh, it doesn't look like they are. Okay. Shred the Curate. Don't want to warp if I don't have to. Because I think we can get an attack in here. If they have a pump spell, it's fine. It could be Professor's Warning. Right, Eliminate is also fine for us. Okay. I mean, we're not ever really beating the Eliminate with Tome Shredder. Like, it's always going to die to it. There was a chance maybe I should have warped my Tome Shredder right there, but I think that's kind of greedy. This is kind of unfortunate. I guess we're probably just going to Chaos Warp this next turn. Maybe I just want to warp it now. Yeah, I'm going to warp it now. Sure. I'll stop on my upkeep so I can scry. You can target my stuff if you want, man. Not in the business of Island right now. Alright, I guess Prismari Campus is better than Island. Alright, upkeep stop again, so we can keep scrying. Star Pupil, sure. Squad, sure. Mountain to the bottom. Upkeep stop again. We're kind of churning through our deck. Our opponent's just drawing 1 card a turn. They're offering to give us a spell here. Honestly, maybe Historian. I'm gonna attack. I think this is okay, because if they make a squad of 3/3, I'm still fine with that, and Pledge Mage can deal with it. And now this like stacks all the counters on one thing, so removal spell's actually really potent now. I think I might just take a natural draw step. Reflective Golem. Okay, not really in love with this block. Guess I just get to start churning out some 3/3s. I'll take 3, that's fine. I really hate that. I think I'm blocking Spiteful Squad at this point with Pledge Mage. So if I double here and single here, I have Bury in case they have tricks. Elocutions is the only thing I can really think of. If they have tricks, though, they want to attack with Reflective Golem, right? Because Golem can eat all the tricks and then copy them. Unless the trick is more expensive. I mean, having Burying Books here helps a lot. Because now I can play around whatever they have. What is this? Creatures get 1/1. Does that do anything? Oh, I guess it kills the Historian. I see what they're doing here. But now I just get to make another Spirit. I need to end step and upkeep here. Alright. Let's see. Oh, the 2 Spiteful Squads? Muse is not good enough at this point. Go to my turn. Scry. Curate is fine. It's just another basically scrying effect. Put Apprentice into the graveyard. If they have a pump spell, it's pretty bad for us, but... I'm operating under the assumption they're going to play squad and then attack with their squad. If we block squad, they can put the counters on the second squad. I feel like that's their play. Take a natural draw step here. I guess I can just make like a huge this thing. 7. I kind of just want to trade for the squad and get it through. But I don't, yeah. I mean, they're going to have more stuff. I really need to find removal spells, like... They can start draining us, but it's going to be like a really, really slow clock. Pillar Drop Warden? What's in my graveyard? Burying Books. Heated Debate Pop Quiz. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I think it'd be too greedy to go directly after Magma Opus. Can you get some scry action down still? If they have removal spell, that kind of sucks for us, but I feel like if they had removal spell, they would have hit the fractal by now. Oh my god. That card is so good. Yeah, Pop Quiz is fine on top as well. Draw step, activate this. Can make this attack pretty confidently. They get an inkling out of it, but I think that's fine. Oh, Magma Opus. All right. Wow, what a draw. That's really good here. I can attack for 7... 11, 14. All right, so if I 2/2, tap tap. They're not dead, right? Here and here. Submit here and here, and I go 2, 2. now they should be dead. Woo! Got him. That was a good game. Alrighty, what do we think about this hand? This hand is a little greedy. I think I'm gonna keep it though. I think if we lose this game, it's due to the fact that we kept a greedy hand and we could have mulliganed. Or we'll just naturally draw everything, right? I mean, like, it seems to be working pretty well right now. Wow, we're against just a straight ramp deck. So I'm guessing Eureka Moment is coming up next, and then they're going, they gotta be going up to like Bookworm. I don't know why you'd be playing this, unless you have another color. Ooh, God, that is a heavy duty card right there. We have to get rid of that. We can't play through it. Now, the nice thing is we do have Magma Opus. If they're just a ramp deck, like, we could be going really big, too, because we have our 8-drop. This is 8 damage to the face if we play it in that way, because we have Pillar Drop Warden to get it back, so... 3, 4, 5. We need 3 more lands. We've already hit Runner on lands. Sure. Go ahead and curate, see what's going on. I'll submit 0. I'll keep Heated Debate. I'll just go ahead and debate this. They could have Snakeskin Veil. That was like the one card I was afraid of. Otherwise, we get in for 3. We keep the pressure on our opponent too. They're really not keeping up. I don't know what this does. When it enters the battlefield, put where X is the number of cards in hand. Okay. That's pretty good. Scry draw, sure. I have a feeling just getting back Heated Debate is the best option here. I don't want to greet it. I want to keep my opponent off balance. And then we can scry on our upkeep. Because we're looking for land, and that means that we can... Oh, Rutha? Okay. I did not expect that. Simone is pretty insane here. We want to see a land here, and then we can play Pledge Mage. Alright, Island's fine. And then I think we just take natural draw step next turn, assuming we're going to make a 3-2. So they have 8 mana, but they don't have enough for 2 Manifestation Sages. Wow. That's kind of nutty, honestly. Kill. I think I just have to play this. I mean, our opponent's basically on no cards, so we at least have good defenses set up. The only problem is once they hit their land, like, we know that this is a spell. So once they hit land, like, Simone just goes crazy. Oh, wow. Now if they hit their land, it's even better. Alright, our opponent is definitely just got a really good deck. All right, we're really gonna have to lean into the strength of Magma Opus here, but I think it's probably still doable. Because is Shock still available, or did I already use Shock? I already used Shock. Do I have any way to deal 1 damage? All right. Probably gonna have to figure out some way to make an attack then. Can't pay for that. 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, tap, tap, attack, attack, 2, 2, tap, tap, attack, attack. I think that's the best I got. Target this and this. Submit, tap, tap. 2 and 2. If they have counterspell, we're just gonna lose, but I have to just attack for 4 here. Opponent might be tempted to block with Waterfall Aerialist. Nope. We have spells again though, which is nice. Like we're not dead in the water now. We have options and we have the biggest stuff on the board. Oh my god, that's so bad for us. That is so much damage. Alright, I could Magma Opus right here, but I think it's better to do this. This. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I'd have 5. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blockers. I need to figure out a way to kill Waterfall Aerialists or get them out of the way in some facet. I don't think that's going to happen, but I can attack with Maelstrom Muse, doing 4 to the face, forcing them to chump. We can kind of chump away our board in some facet to make it so that way we don't just lose. So like 4, 4 blocks, 4, 4, 4, 4, double block this on another 4, 4. I think we would live. Tempted by the... Oh, take over my 4, 4? All right. Oh, take over my other 4, 4? All right. Our opponent has so many rares as well. Wow. Double Manifestation Sage, Archaic, and also the Steel thing. This is 16. I don't see how we win, is the problem. I have to block like this and like this. 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, because I can't afford to take another 4. That put us at 15. Okay, let's see if we can figure something out here. I think it starts with Magma Opus, but I don't know that Magma Opus is good enough. Yeah, 4 to the face, tap these, attack. I'm gonna come up 1 point short. Oh, man. I think this leaves me coming up 1 point short. Now there's a chance I could draw. No. I was gonna say, what if I draw a way to get back damage? But I don't think I had anything. Yeah. Oh, alright. GG's to our opponent. I mean, that was a pretty crazy game. They had the Teamer Spells deck, which I think is just like one of the strongest ones. And they also had like a crazy deck. Double Manifestation Sage is like so hard to beat. GG's out of our opponent though. Alright, so let's take a final look at this deck. I think this is just a really good example of how the Prismari deck doesn't even really need that many rares to win. Like, I have Magma Opus, but I think that's the only rare in my deck, right? Muse is really strong. Yeah, so that's my only rare in the deck. You'll see there's just a lot of choice uncommons and commons. Like, the deck was open at the table, and we drafted a little bit of a more aggressive version of it. So Pillar Drop Warden is huge. We got this, like, 14th pick, which is just insane. But the Muses really help fuel us through into our big end game. You can do the same thing with Creative Outburst and Elemental Masterpiece as well, which are commons and uncommons, as opposed to having Magma Opus here like how we did. But obviously Magma Opus is awesome if you get it. It's a great build-around card, but I think if you're looking to rank up, this is definitely where I would go for decks, because I think this is just like, you're going to get a lot of free wins. You'll be a lot of positive win rates on this type of deck, so would definitely recommend checking it out.